In the grand chessboard of global power, we are often led to believe that kings, presidents, and corporate magnates dictate the course of history. But what if the true ruler, the one who controls both the material and spiritual domains, operates from the deepest shadows, unseen, unknown, and unchecked? This figure, whispered about in the corridors of forbidden knowledge, is known as the Grey Pope. Unlike the White Pope, the visible head of the Catholic Church, or the Black Pope, the leader of the Jesuits, the Grey Pope is said to be the true architect of world affairs, beyond religion, beyond politics, beyond even the reach of secret societies. The Grey Pope is not a name often spoken. His influence stretches into the heart of the Vatican, the corridors of financial empires, and the very fabric of esoteric knowledge. He is believed to be the invisible hand guiding the destiny of nations, orchestrating wars, economies, and the spiritual evolution, or enslavement, of humanity. This is no ordinary conspiracy theory. This is the secret that no one dares to reveal. Chapter 1: The Hidden Power Structure. To understand the Grey Pope, one must first grasp the layers of visible and hidden power that shape the world. At the surface, we see governments, corporations, and religious institutions, seemingly separate and independent entities. But beneath this facade lies a hidden network of control, where ancient bloodlines, secret societies, and financial dynasties pull the strings. Among these are the Jesuits, the Freemasons, and the banking families who have shaped global events for centuries. At the pinnacle of this hidden hierarchy is the Black Pope, the superior general of the Society of Jesus. Many believe he wields more power than the White Pope himself, manipulating religious and political institutions alike. But even he, it is said, bows to an even greater force, the Grey Pope. Chapter 2: Who is the Grey Pope? Unlike the White and Black Popes, whose positions are well documented, the identity of the Grey Pope remains shrouded in secrecy. Some researchers claim he belongs to the most ancient and powerful bloodline on Earth, one that has existed long before the Vatican, long before Rome, even before the rise of civilization itself. A name that frequently emerges in whispered circles is Pepe Orsini, a member of the Orsini family, one of the most ancient and influential papal bloodlines. The Orsinis, along with a few other elite families, have been linked to the highest echelons of power, with ties to the banking empires, secret societies, and even extraterrestrial knowledge. If true, the Grey Pope's power does not stem from political office or religious authority, but from something far more enduring: the control of knowledge, history, and spiritual truth. He is said to be the guardian of ancient secrets, the keeper of the true origins of humanity, and the architect of the grand deception that keeps the world in spiritual bondage. Chapter 3: The Grey Pope's Control over the Material World. The influence of the Grey Pope is not confined to religious institutions alone. His reach extends into finance, military operations, and the global intelligence network. The Vatican Bank is one of the most secretive financial institutions in the world, with direct ties to the world's banking elite. The Jesuits, who are said to operate as the Vatican's secret intelligence agency, have deep connections to world governments, military operations, and education systems. Some researchers believe that major global conflicts, from world wars to economic crashes, have been orchestrated behind the scenes to maintain control and further the ultimate agenda of the unseen rulers. But control over the material world is only half the story. The true power of the Grey Pope is said to lie in something far more sinister, the control of the spiritual domain. Chapter 4: The Grey Pope's Control over the Spiritual Realm. It is said that to rule the world, one must not only control wealth and armies but also the spiritual perception of the masses. This is where the true power of the Grey Pope is revealed. The Catholic Church is the largest religious institution in the world, yet few question the origins of its doctrines or the deeper esoteric knowledge hidden beneath its public teachings. Ancient mystery schools, forbidden gospels, and lost esoteric traditions have been systematically erased or absorbed into a controlled narrative. The suppression of Gnostic teachings, which spoke of self-empowerment and direct connection to the divine, ensured that spiritual truth remained monopolized. Occult symbols embedded in Vatican architecture hint at a deeper, hidden knowledge, one that suggests the rulers of the Church were never mere religious figures, but occult initiates operating under a grander plan. Some believe the Grey Pope's true allegiance is not to Christianity, but to something far older, something beyond human comprehension. What if the ultimate deception was convincing humanity that they are powerless, when in fact, they have the ability to shape reality itself? Chapter 5: The Forbidden Secret, the Grey Pope's Final Agenda. The ultimate goal of the Grey Pope, according to esoteric researchers, is total control of human consciousness. But why? What is the endgame of the unseen rulers? Some believe the answer lies in an ancient war, not one fought with weapons, but with knowledge and perception. The greatest secret hidden from humanity is the true nature of reality itself. If you control perception, you control reality. The manipulation of human consciousness ensures that individuals never awaken to their own power. Instead, they are trapped in systems of control, bound by fear, divided by illusionary conflicts, and pacified by material distractions. The Grey Pope, it is said, stands at the apex of this control structure. By keeping humanity disconnected from their divine essence, the masses remain prisoners in a spiritual cage, one they cannot see, but one they can feel in every aspect of their existence. Conclusion: breaking the chains of the hidden rulers. If the Grey Pope truly exists, then the greatest rebellion is awakening to the truth. Knowledge is the ultimate weapon, and the more people become aware of the hidden hand that shapes their reality, the weaker the illusion becomes. Ask yourself, why is knowledge of certain ancient traditions suppressed? Why do secret societies operate in the shadows while controlling the highest levels of power? And most importantly, who truly benefits from keeping humanity in ignorance? The power of the unseen rulers exists only because it remains hidden. Once the light of truth shines upon the darkness, the illusion dissolves. The question remains, will you continue to live in the shadows of deception, or will you seek the truth beyond the veil? The choice is yours.